Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today on Customer States, what we have the CSW family car, 2012 Lexus LS460. What are we doing today? Well, we're going to do a once over. We're going to look over the car. We're going to do an oil change. We're going to top off all the fluids. You guys know what comes next. Let's take it up top. Now that we have taken it up top, we're going to look around. Do we have something going on here? I don't know. I know I most definitely need these control arms because, as you can see, they're moving. How about this one? I think this one's worse. Oh yeah, and I'm barely twisting on that, guys. Giggity. This guy too, you can see the bushings are a little worn out. Every time I hit the brake, I get a little wiggle wobble out of the front end. So, according to the forums, they recommend to replace all 8 front control arms. But realistically, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do the lower ones first. Because the uppers, they don't seem that bad. At least the bushings don't seem bad. Strut's not leaking, that's good. Strut's not leaking, that's good. Axle's looking good. How about this side? I think I see a little bit of grease coming out of this one. Yeah. I may have to give that a reclamp or something, but we're losing just a little bit of grease. But the boot looks good, which is very good. Brakes, well, they're a little ugly, but they do the job. We're looking at 6 to 7 millimeters, which is not bad. Flavor, yeah, there's a little bit, but it's not that bad. Like, I could still tell that that's a bolt. It hasn't finished its transition yet. Let's see, let's go a little further back. Exhaust is looking good. Let's give it a little Fonzarelli. Alright, no rattles, no knocks, that's good. Let's get back here. Let's see, everything, how's it going back here? Alright, everything's looking good. I didn't really hear anything, any knocks or bumps from the rear end, which is always good. You never want to have a bumpy rear end, giggity. Links. Yep, there's no playing the links. Let's get hands-on with this one too. Alright, very good. I don't hear any noise. That's very good, guys. It's very good. Go back here. Don't really see much. Let's give it a Fonzarelli. Nope. Nope, very good, very good. How's this rubber? Rubber's looking good. We don't see any stress cracks. How's the hardware? Still identifies, oh, this one's further in transition than that one. And that goes for that one too. This one's better, but those two are a little rough. Alright, so this axle's good, that axle's good. Minimal flavor on the rear end, that just looks like some surface rust. I probably could service this. I might actually service the front and rear diffs and the transfer case next service. Yeah, I probably will. I gotta call my boy up at O'Reilly's. Got the hookup. So we're looking at everything while this car drains, or at least, excuse me, while the oil drains. Our oil filter, we take this guy out and it's gonna flap on down and we can gain access to our oil filter. So let's do that. Alright guys, so since we took this out, we actually bungee corded up so it'll remain in place while I drain the oil. Now, this whole thing did loosen up, so the whole cup is going to come out. Usually this will come out, put a valve in there to drain the whole cup out, but in our case the whole thing is moving, so we won't have to remove that. So let's continue. Alright guys, tips and tricks of the video. Please listen up. I don't care who you are, whenever you do an oil change, you always replace the crush washer. Always. And if one of my friends is watching this, you know who you are. Every single time. Just like on the oil filter cup, you replace the O-ring every single time. Are you listening, guys and girls and everybody in between? Everybody, young and old. Every oil change, replace the crush washer. And if you have an oil filter housing like this, replace the O-ring every single time. That's it. Alright, now that the oil has been drained, the oil filter has been replaced and cleaned up. Drain plug has been reinstalled and it looks like I was never there, which is very good. Tire pressures have been set to door jamb specifications. Very good. Let's bring this down, put some fluids in it, and reset the light. Very good. So this 4.6 liter V8 is extra freaking thirsty, guys. We're putting 9.5 quarts of Mobil 1 020, and we did in fact use a, come on, open up. We did use a Mobil 1 filter. 9.5 quarts. My, this thing is awfully thirsty. We have our oil filter, excuse me, we have our oil funnel kit here. I'll put the part number in the description. After we fill this oil, I'll show you what's involved in the whole kit. But it's a funnel, it's a bunch of adapters for different makes and models, and there's even an extendo for hard to reach oil caps. Alright guys, here's the oil funnel kit that I actually got from Mac, but I believe it's a OTC, I'm not sure of the brand. But where's our part number? I could tell you, 7900, 19-piece master oil funnel kit. Comes with all this for all makes and models. Comes with an elbow like that. Comes with an extendo like this in case you can't reach the cap. Let's close it. Is there? Yeah, there's no part number there. So on the bottom, no. Gotta be here somewhere, right? I guess not. But it's, go to that website, ctatools.com, and this kit is awesome. If you work on a lot of cars that are not branded, like I'm at Audi right now, but we work on other makes and models, this thing's perfect. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. All the fluids have been topped off to their proper levels where needed. Coolant, washer fluid, brake fluid is a little low. We topped it off just a little bit, but it's low because the front brakes are not 100%, they're roughly 70%. So yeah, next video we're going to do, or next service we're going to be doing to this vehicle, we're going to be doing a headlight restoration. As you can see, we're getting a little cloudy on top, and that's both lenses. We're going to have to do that, and not for nothing, I got to tell you guys, I need a good detail. This vehicle needs a cleaning. Very good. Now let's reset that light and get out of here. Alright guys, 2012 Lexus LS460 four-wheel drive. What are we doing? Well, we're resetting that oil maintenance light. First you want to do, you want to have the trip on trip A. Turn the ignition off. You hold the reset, oh goodbye, that's by Cam. You hold the reset button and turn the key on to accessory mode. Then you're going to get a message resetting oil maintenance data right there.
Detected, the vehicle has started. Start to record video.
Oh really? You're going to record the video now? Alright, and as you can see, resetting oil maintenance data is complete. You let go of the reset button. Boom. Service is done. Alright guys, the family car has been serviced. The light has been reset. Tire pressures have been set. All fluids have been topped off. We're ready for the trip. Alright guys, if you don't know what to do yet, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for further content.